Okay, so I have my drone right here, my lovely drone. I had to 3D print some parts. I had to get the parts, 3D print them, find out that they're the wrong sizes, and then edit it so that it fit good. This is my holder for the back. I've got, this went through different design changes. So first, it had a wide base, which was too wide for the camera, and I made it smaller so it fit the camera. But then I saw I was gonna hit the, interfere with the stands, or no, that was before. Then I decided to make it shorter, cut that off. And then because it was gonna interfere with the stands right here, I decided to flip it, add a hole to the bottom, so that now it fits good. These little screws right here for the camera mount to hold the camera in. There's like a screw on the inside that holds the camera. I had to figure out what they were, so I went and got a thread checker and checked the outside. They're M2x14 or X14. I think that's the right one. I don't know the exact size of it, but that's the, I have my smoke stopper that I made, the light bulb, the connectors. I bought a whole packet of connectors so that I could do that. Here's the receiver, the R9DS. Like I said, the bottom, I don't have it red plus extra, but the purple is the ground black wire, the blue is the red wire, and then the green is your extra wire, the receiver wire. I have the Race Ranger VTX. Here's the GOKU flight controller and the ESC. This is a very bad frame. By that I mean that there was no place to do the VTX good. There was no easy way to do that. I had to solve that problem. There was just a bunch of problems. I had to solve that, and then I had to take. So originally this was on the top, but I flipped it. So now all the stands are on the bottom. It's quite backwards so that I could have it fit. This frame is good for having the ESCs on the arm, 4 of them on the arm, not having a stack. I would suggest paying a little extra. I'll pop it up on screen. Paying a lot extra for a good one, because those are very, very important. I got this no clean solder wick. It is very helpful because, well, my first board that I got, it was blown. I'll pop up a photo. I got it from Amazon. I was very pissed that they sent me a bad board. But this second board, when I was soldering the motor wires, I got a blob of solder on the ESC, and if I were to turn it on, I would blow it. So I got some of the solder wick. It literally picks up the solder off the board, which now makes it so that it can actually run properly. I think I picked up a little extra so that it's not running how it should be running. I've got my tip tinner, the flux, and then a little bit of that stuff that clean off the tip whenever you need to clean it off. Here's my battery. It's a decent battery. I'm trying to make a mount for a camera, but as you can see, this one was a little too small. This one, as you can see, is too big. I think the width is good, it's just the length is way too long. It should be a little bigger than this. That's why this thing was crappy, because there's no 3D prints for it. I have to make my own, design my own 3D prints for it, then 3D print it, which is kind of annoying. So whenever I was in the BNTECHGO 32, I added the music to each 4 CNCs or ESCs. So whenever I plug in the battery, it's gonna make this tone, if I can reach it. Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean. The dude also had a bunch of other ones, Mario. There's just a bunch of other things. I like Pirates of the Caribbean, so I had the Pirates of the Caribbean one. I don't know why this guy is not correcting properly. I think it's because it's purple. I think you have to have it, I forget how to do it, but there's like 2 settings. See what it says. Blue ID, no, blue ID is S bus, so I don't know why it's not correcting to my radio properly. I'm gonna have to figure that out. And then, so I'm gonna disconnect this. This was an easy make. It was really easy. You just have to bend it, solder, bend, solder. Then you have, so you have the plus going through, and then the negative, that's just going through. I didn't know if there was a proper way to do the bulb, like if it was this way, or if I had to flip it and do the other way. I just went with this way. I don't know if it matters which way it goes through, but yeah, there's that. And then the camera, like I said, there is 2 cameras set up, so you can have 2 cameras. I just have 1 camera, and I have the VTX going all over there. I had to solder it on. I did take out some of the pins so I could make it longer. But yeah, then there's this. As you can see, flight controller's facing the right way. This guy's off. That's why all the motors were wrong. That's why I had to fix all the motors, which was kind of annoying, but eventually I got it fixed. I don't know why, but the Race Ranger VTX from AKK, it runs really, really hot. I don't know why. I might have to fix, it's on the low setting right now. And then I have my Fat Shark goggles, the Recon goggles. Turn this on. Okay, there we go, Fat Shark. It's just, this one's the one where it's just one screen. As you can see, it has the screen going through. So I got that all set up, which was great. It just depends on what settings you are on this guy. You have to press the button. There's some videos on this. I don't know if this is a good one or not, but it's a VTX. It's supposed to go for long distance range, so you can have video while you're going farther. But yeah, that's basically the overview of the drone. I just have to figure out why my S-Bus is not connecting to my radio properly. This is the radio I have. I'm gonna turn it on real quick. It gives you warning throttle. I think I'm gonna take out that warning because it just doesn't go away at all. It like takes forever to go away. Come on, go away. Yeah, these warnings are just really, really annoying. Yes, I get it, my throttle. Here, what if I flip all my switches up? There's probably a way to change the warning settings. See, it just stays on there forever, and it's just really, really annoying. Yes, warning throttle position. Yes, I know, my throttle position is down. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this video. Wait for it to come on. Okay, it finally came on. I've moved the sticks a little bit. So if you go to mode, press it, and you go down to, I don't know where, it's the aux. Nope, that's the wrong button. Hold. This is always annoying. You click enter to your auxes, then your channels where your aux is. So after 1, 2, 3, 4, your throttle, roll, and all that stuff. Then you have your auxes. So I have channel 5 on switch A, channel 6 on switch B. That's that one. Channel 7D over here. Channel 8 is H. That's my flip over. It's one of those where it's like spring back. So if I click it, it springs back. And then channel 9, I don't really, yeah. I'm gonna go to system. Is that the right one? Here, let's. Oh, there's the. Nope, that's the one alarm. As you can see, my out is S-Bus. That is proper. I'm gonna go back if you're not using it. There's just a bunch of random stuff. I don't know how to set it all properly. Oh, nope, go back. parameters. Oh, there we go. There's our different alarms. I have my username, RF on, you want that on, English. I have different alarms, lock screen off, you can have the sound on and or off. You edit it by clicking it and turning the wheel. So I'm gonna go back one. There's the mode select. It's your different, okay. It's your different, what type of plane, drone, or whatever you're using to control this. You go to model type. If you're multi-rotor, I'm gonna click it. Your car, boat, helicopter, airplane, glider, all your different types of motor, all your different types of vehicles. I'm on set on multi-rotor. Yeah. This is probably where you could set all the 1000 to 2000 or 1500 middle point. I really don't know how to do all this. All the instructions are very complicated. There's just a lot of stuff that you can do. I just don't know how. So as you can see here, try to get that glare off my screen. There's my throttle. Then so here's the first 4, your sticks, and then 5 different switches. I have 6 and 9 together, I don't know why. 7 and then 8. And this just shows your different switches. So when you click end in the main screen, it shows you a lot of stuff like your altitude, or longitude, latitude. I think that's for GPS stuff. You can put like a GPS thing on here. I believe the Crossfire, I think Crossfire is GPS, I don't know. Yeah, it's a GPS up there. Speed, rise, just a bunch of stuff that can be sent to your controller so you can see it. This is your different servos. You can do a test in the top on. Make sure you have your pops off. It should spin up the motors when doing this test. I don't know if that's, I need to figure out why it's not spinning up properly. But this is the radio I have. And yeah, as you can see, it's got battery, it's got my username, it's got the model number, a bunch of other stuff. Down here is your trimming, if you want to trim in here. And you have some other stuff. I believe it's connected. Well, it was connected because whenever I was on the computer, whenever I switched up, it did all that stuff. It's just that it will not let the motors on for some reason. So it is connected. I think it's with the green light means it's connected. The red is the power, so I'm gonna turn that off. So yeah, I have a spreadsheet. I'm gonna probably pop it up on the screen of all the different stuff I have, how much it's gonna cost. I factored in everything, I think, except the controller. Controller was like 60, 70 bucks. I have to add that to the calculation to make sure it's in there. I added the Fact Shark goggles. It turned out to be $500-600 bucks for everything. And that's with the, yeah, with everything, pretty good. Alright, so here's some changes. I changed the action camera mount. I have to reprint one because obviously I destroyed this one in my crash. This is a while after the first video bit. There's a receiver in between the stack right there. So I'm not using that bulky receiver. I moved the this guy, I forget what it's called, right on along this end, so it had like a little spot to put. I should have made it come out here, but whatever, it's too late. Yeah, that's only the few things I changed, really. Everything else is still the same, basically. As you can see, the receiver antenna comes out here. Here's my video antenna. But yeah, I still got the GOKU. Well, this is a new GOKU stack because the last ones were bad. Gotta clean the lens off a little. Caddx FPV camera, an AKK Race Ranger. These are AKK motors. They're cheap ones. There's a radio link receiver, a Flywoo GOKU stack, the F7 dual. I don't know if I'm missing anything. I have a radio link controller and the Recon V3 Fat Shark goggles. They're like the cheaper ones that you can get. So yeah, that's basic. This frame is just off of Amazon. It's a cheap little frame. Don't get it because there's no mounting for the VTX. I did the mounting holes. I zip tied it, which actually worked pretty good. So it's just zip tied on, could break off, but it's pretty sturdy on. Yeah, the mount, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all. I would suggest getting like a better frame that actually has all the stuff you want, like a VTX holder, more room, well, yeah, more room for the receiver and all that. The camera, front camera is all right. It has its little cage for it. But yeah, that's all the stuff mostly I changed about it, and things I kept the same.